गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदनन्दन भज जननन्दन यशोदनन्दन भज जननन्दन यमुनतीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। लिंक शेयर करो, लिंक शेयर करो। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Jai Mishnupad Paramsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtaprasita Shrimadesi Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki Ramacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopagopinath Shyam Kundada Kundagiri Govardhan Ki Vrindavan Dham Ki Mathura Dham Ki Mayapur Dham Ki Purushottam Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Ganga Mai Ki Yamuna Mai Ki Tulsi Maharani Ki Srila Prabhupada Transcendental Book Distribution Program Ki Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari Lalita Vishaka Ki Shri Shri Sitaram Shriman Ki Shri Shri Gaur Nitai Ki Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananda Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayesha Vadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloki Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, text number 22. Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Everybody got? अब पहली बार आए? फर्स्ट टाइम आए थे? है आपके पास वेदाभ्यास है? भागवतम है? नरदेवत्वम् आपन्नः सुरकार्या चिकीर्षया समुद्र निग्रहादीनि चक्रे वीर्याणि अतः परम्. नरदेवत्वम् आपन्नः सुरकार्या चिकीर्षया समुद्र निग्रहादीनि चक्रे वीर्याणि अतः परम्. नरदेवत्वम् आपन्नः सुरकार्या चिकीर्षया समुद्र निग्रहादीनि चक्रे वीर्याणि अतः परम्. बोलिए. बोलो। Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. In the 18th incarnation, the Lord appeared as King Rama. In order to perform some pleasing work for the demigods, he exhibited superhuman powers by controlling the Indian Ocean and then killing the atheist King Ravana, who was on the other side of the sea. The personality of Godhead, Sri Rama, assumed the form of a human being and appeared on the earth for the purpose of doing some pleasing work for the demigods or the administrative personalities to maintain the order of the universe. Sometimes great demons and atheists like Ravana and Hiranyakashipu and many others become very famous due to advancing material civilization by the help of material science and other activities with the spirit of challenging the established order of the Lord. For example, the attempt to fly to the other planets by material means is a challenge to the established order. The conditions of each and every planet are different, and different classes of human beings are accommodated there for particular purposes mentioned in the codes of the Lord. But puffed up by tiny success in material advancement, sometimes the godless materialists challenge the existence of God. Ravana was one of them, and he wanted to deport ordinary men to the planet of Indra by material means without consideration of the necessary qualifications. He wanted a staircase to be built up directly reaching the heavenly planet so that people might not be required to undergo the routine of pious work necessary to enter the planet. He also wanted to perform other acts against the established rule of the Lord. He even challenged the authority of Sri Rama, the personality of Godhead, and kidnapped his wife Sita. Of course, Lord Rama came to chastise the atheist, answering the prayer and desire of the demigods. He therefore took up the challenge of Ravana, and the complete activity is the subject matter of the Ramayana. Because of Lord Ramchandra was the personality of Godhead, he exhibited superhuman activities which no human being, including the materially advanced Ravana, could perform. Lord Ramchandra prepared a royal road on the Indian Ocean with stones that floated on the water. The modern scientists have done research in the area of weightlessness, but it is not possible to bring in weightlessness anywhere and everywhere. But because weightlessness is the creation of the Lord by which He can make the gigantic planets fly and float in the air, He made the stones even within the earth to be weightless and prepared a stone bridge on the sea without any supporting pillar. That is the display of the power of God. Om Ajnana Timirindasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kisva Padantikam Deham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Rupa Sapeshata Agana Raghunathanmitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Devam Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So who doesn't know about Lord Ramchandra, right? All of you heard so much about Krishna, Rama, right? So there are two great sages. One is Vedavyas Muni, another is Valmiki Muni. Valmiki Muni, one sage said, you say Rama. Another sage said, you say Krishna. Then the message is, say Rama and Krishna and live happily. So, is Rama Nara or Narayana? Yeah, the question arises. Is he Nara or Narayana? Actually, if you study Ramayana, you know where you will find that Rama is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why? Because when Ravanasura did tapasya, he asked deathlessness, like Hiranyakashipu. Right? All of us we want, right? Two things. What is that? Ajaratvam and Amaratvam. Right? Ajaratvam and Amaratvam. So, is Hiranyakashipu and Ravanasura, are they wrong asking for this benediction? Ajaratvam and Amaratvam. Ajaratvam means? No old age. Amaratvam means? No death. Is he wrong? Are they wrong? When Hiranyakashipu asked Ajaratvam and Amaratvam, are they wrong? Mr. Anup? Sorry? Are they wrong in asking for this benediction? Ajaratvam and Amaratvam.
So they are wrong because it is against the nature. So Lord Brahma told them that I cannot grant this boon. So they indirectly said that no one can kill me.
No. Then why are you chanting Hare Krishna? That's what, na? What did Krishna say? In my spiritual world, there is no birth and death, old age and disease. That means we all want? We all want Ajaratvam and Amaratvam, right? There is nothing wrong. But the process that they have applied is not complete. Right? Anyway, Ravanasura has done very severe austerities and penance, and when Brahma appeared, क्या हुआ? When Brahma appeared, he asked deathlessness, Ajaratvam and Amaratvam. Then he said, no, I can't give you because I myself will die. Then Ravanasura said, okay, I cannot be killed by Devatas, I cannot be killed by Yakshas, I cannot be killed by Rakshasas. Brahmaji said, Tadastu, I cannot be killed by Vidyadhara, Charana, Gandharvas, Nagas, like that, all living entities. Then he said, these bloody Manavas, what they can do to me. Right? So that's why he didn't ask that I should not be killed by Manavas and Vanaras. Right? So Brahmaji said, Tadastu. So he did. Then that is why now the Lord has to appear, and then all the Devatas also have to appear. So every time, like we have seen Krishna Katha, Krishna ordered Brahmaji, tell everybody, all the Devatas and Devis to take birth in Mathura, Vrindavan, Gokul and Dwarka and everywhere, right? Hastinapur, some of them. So they are all associates of the Lord. So once Surya Bhagavan was going around, Aruna is his carrier, Rajasarathi. All of you know, there is one lady whose husband was leper. One day she was carrying him in a basket, and then his leg touched, I think, Durvas Muni or some rishi. So some rishi, that rishi cursed that before sunset, by the time by tomorrow sunrise, your husband will die. Then she is so much pativrata that tomorrow there will be no sunrise. Sun has taken a break. And then Aruna, he said, Saab, हमको छुट्टी कभी नहीं देते हो आप. छुट्टी दे दो, casual leave. So he took casual leave. PL तो मिलता ही नहीं, right? So he took a casual leave, and then he thought, shall I go there? Then I said, I'll enjoy a little bit dance program. Prabhupada was very surprised. In Paris and all, I have seen 60, 70-year-old men, they go to nightclub. They see their wives every day. They are not satisfied. They want to see some other young woman naked. Then he's an old man. He can't do anything. But they spend money. These dance programs, they are always there. Huh? In our childhood, we have melas. At that time, I am talking about 50 years back. 50 years back. They used to have, in villages, we used to stay in village. They have, recording dance. Have you heard? Recording dance. Then they have a stage and some girls, they dance. And then they play some filmy music. And then people throw notes, That is one level. And then cities and all, they have these clubs. dancing. And then in Swargaloka also same thing. Dance club. Everywhere women are exploited, in this material world. They use women as a instrument for enjoyment, entertainment. And they also don't mind, some of them. Anyway, he took Aruna took the form of a lady. And he took a very extraordinary form, extraordinary beautiful. Right? Extraordinarily beautiful. Then Indra was watching, Ramba Urusi Menaka dancing. He's not satisfied. Then he saw this lady. Arey, kaun hai? Aruna was protesting, no, I am not. No, बहुत सुंदर है. Then he combined with her, and then Vali was born. Then he casually, that lady, she withdrew the curse. Then again, he had to join the duty. क्या क्या हुआ बताओ. अरुणा सेन रहने दीजिए. नहीं बताओ. नहीं रहने दो ना. Then he told the entire story. Then he said, I want to see that form. Then he also became very attractive. Then from Surya, Sugriva was born. Right? So this is a story of Vali and Sugriva. So like this, all the Vanara, Devatas, they became Vanaras. Right? Then in the starting I was telling that nowhere in Ramayana, Rama agrees that he is a Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because if Ravana comes to know that Rama is God, he cannot kill him. Right? He cannot kill him. So there is this pastime. When Rama, Lakshmana and Sita, they were doing Vanvas, Sarvanga Rishi, they went to the ashram of Sarvanga Rishi. Somebody suggested you go to their ashram. Then Sarvanga Rishi, at that time, Indra came on Airavata to meet Sarvanga Rishi. When he went to meet him, so at that time, Ramchandra, they were going. He immediately did not go, because Ramchandra told Lakshmana and Sita, you wait, I will go meet Sarvanga Rishi and come. But Ramchandra did not go immediately. He was waiting. And then Indra came out. Even though he saw Lord Ramchandra, he acted as if he did not see him. Right? He did not see him. You know why? He did not wish him. He didn't say namaste. Why? Because if he says namaskaram, to Sarvanga Rishi, because Ravanasur has spies all over. Right? He would go and say, this Indra, Devadidev Indra, was offering, is Devadidev Indra? Right? Devam ka Dev Indra hai. इसलिए if he everybody offers respects to him. If he is offering respect to someone else, that means he is superior to him. If Indra is offered obeisances to Ramchandra, then that means he is his master. Then he will immediately, who is his master? Brahma is not Brahma, he is Lord Shiva. Then Ravanasur would conclude that Ramchandra is Narayana. That is why he didn't wish him. Because that's how Acharyas comment in this regard. So they did not want Ravanasur to know that Rama is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If he realizes that Rama is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then he cannot kill him. That is why throughout Ramayana, Lord Ramchandra acted like a son of Dashrath Maharaj, like an ordinary human being. Of course, sometimes that came out, that his Supreme Personality of Godheadness came out, right? When during Vibhishan Sharanagati, we can understand how Ramchandra exhibited, declared himself as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And also for building the, bridge across the ocean, southern, like that. Which ocean it is? Bay of Bengal? Huh? Indian Ocean? Indian Ocean? Two oceans they mix, no? Near in Kanyakumari, right? Huh? Very beautiful sight. Have anybody seen? Huh? Bay of Bengal is different, right? Huh? Huh? Indian Ocean is different, Bay of Bengal is different, right?
Bay of Bengal is the eastern side of
Yeah. So that sometimes he had to exhibit himself as God. Otherwise, he has to act as a ordinary human being, because that is. Otherwise, some people they know, right? All of you know the story of Ahalya. Ahalya, she was cursed by Gautam Rishi, right? To become, to become stone. How many of you think that Gautam Rishi cursed Ahalya to become a stone? Please raise your hands. What do you think, Giridhar Gopal? Huh?
I got stone on.
So actually it is not true, right? वो story काल्पनिक story है, ऐसा बना दिया. Actually, what about you? You think? Stone? Yeah. But actually, he did not curse her. क्या Vijayaram Prabhu? What do you think?
That's what we have heard.
Yeah.
We don't know reality.
Folk stories. But actually, according to original Ramayana, he never cursed her to become a stone. These are all, in Tulsidas Ramcharitmanas, there is a story of boatman, refusing to fly him across, because if he touches the boat may become Stree. Already I have a woman, all that stuff, right? But these are all folk stories. The original Ramayana, Gautam Rishi, he only cursed her to remain unseen, right? To remain unseen, and then you do tapasya simply by breathing air, right? When Ramchandra, he will come in Treta Yuga, then he will liberate you. So this pastime has happened in Satya Yuga. Then she has been doing tapasya, chanting Rama's names, right? Chanting Rama's names. But when Ahalya, when Ramchandra, Vishwamitra Muni and Lakshman, when they entered Gautam Rishi's ashram, she immediately addressed Ramchandra saying that, "O Rama." So, why? Because Ramchandra did not appear by that time, right? But yeah, it is already it is mentioned in the Vedas about Rama and his holy name. Rama Nama Tarakam bolte hain, right? Ramchandra's holy name is very, very powerful. So Ahalya knew that Ramchandra is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Before that, Vishwamitra Muni, he came. Then he had a desire that you please, Dasharatha Maharaj told, whatever you want, you ask. Then Vishwamitra Muni said, please send your son Ramchandra. Then Dasharatha Maharaj said, my son is simply just 13 years old, 12 years old. What he will do? I will come with my army, this and that. Then Vishwamitra Muni became very angry. They said, you don't know who is Ramchandra. So how can he say? Dasharatha Maharaj was his father. Vishwamitra Muni, his first time meeting Ramchandra. He did not even meet now, up until now. How does he know? Because Rishis and Munis, they knew that Lord Narayana is going to appear as Ramchandra. That's right? I will tell you one interesting analogy. Anybody knows who is a rishi? Many times I told, who is a rishi? Huh? Evaporate. Huh? How many times I told? Bolo? Rishi is the one. We are all chanting mantras, right? Right? We are all chanting mantras. We are chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, right? So, for every mantra, there is a Namam, like Rupam and Charitra, right? So, when we chant Krishna's name, first thing we should realize that there is no difference between Krishna and Krishna's name. We don't realize that. We know, theoretically we know that, but we don't know that Krishna's name and Krishna are non-different. We have not realized. We agree. Number one. And number two, Rupam. You know, for every mantra there is Adhisthana Devata. Right? For Krishna's, it is Radha and Krishna, Radha Shyamsundar. It is for Ramchandra. Like that, every mantra there is a form. Right? There is a Gopal mantra, like that. For Krishna, incarnation within incarnation. Every pastime he performed, there is a Rupa and mantra. Like the pastime that he has performed in Brahma Vimohan Leela, there is a Rupa and there is mantra. And then devotees chant those mantras and they worship that Rupa and all that. Like Gayatri mantra is there. Right? So, when we chant Gayatri mantra, there is Adhisthana Devata is there. That Adhisthana Devata should appear in front of our eyes. So, Vishwamitra Muni, he is a Gayatri Mantra Drashta. What is that? Gayatri Mantra Drashta. He perfected chanting of Gayatri Mantra. Then he has seen the form of that mantra. Right? So Gayatri Mantra. So this Gayatri Mantra, if you see, they did manthan. They churned the Atharva Veda and brought into 8 aksharas. Then they churned Yajurveda and they brought the entire Veda into 8 aksharas. And they churned Rig Veda and they brought into 8 aksharas. These are 24 aksharas. So 24 and half, actually it is Gayatri Mantra. They formed, by churning the 3 Vedas, they formed this Gayatri Mantra. So that is why those who chant Gayatri Mantra, please don't chant Gayatri Mantra without, one cannot chant Gayatri Mantra without taking initiation from a bona fide spiritual master. So especially the ladies and low class people, if they chant Gayatri Mantra, instead of getting benefit, they get harmful side effects. One should not chant Gayatri Mantra. One can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, anybody can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But Gayatri Mantra, one should not chant. Like this, so Vishwamitra Muni, so this Gayatri Mantra is essential for conducting fire yajna. Right? So Vishwamitra Muni, he is Gayatri Mantra Drashta and he is the one who was going to perform Vishwa Shanti, Vishwa Shanti Yajna in Siddhashram. So such a personality. So who is Lord Ramchandra? Right? He is Yajna Sambhava. He is Yajna Sambhava. Yajna Sambhava means he did not appear like other. So Dasharath Maharaj performed Putra Kameshti Yajna. He first performed Ashwamedha Yajna. Then after that, through Rishishringa Muni, he performed Putra Kameshti Yajna. Right? So he brought, so that's how Lord Ramchandra, Ram, Lakshman, Bharata, Shatrughna, they appeared from Yajna, Kalasha. Right? Like that. Then, that is Ramchandra is Yajna Sambhava, Vishwamitra Muni is Yajna Karta. And how Sita appeared? When Janak Maharaj wanted to perform sacrifice, when he was plowing the land, Sita ji is Ayonija, Ayonija, so she is, so now Yajnakarta, he combined Yajna Sambhava, Ramchandra, then Sita ji, right? And then they have come, combined together to perform. Then Vishwamitra Muni conducted a huge sacrifice. Ramchandra protected, and then in order to protect Devatas, right? In order to protect Devatas, Ramchandra, went to Lanka to kill Yajnashatru, Ravanasura. Right? And this is the story of Yajna, which is described by Valmiki Muni in Ramayana. So that is why, just like Ramayana, Gayatri Mantra has 24 of syllables, in the same way, our Ramayana has 24,000 verses. Right? Then every 1,000 verses started with the one syllable that is in the Gayatri Mantra. Right? If you see Sundarakanda, it starts with Tata Tato Ravananitaya Om Burbhuvatsaha Tat Savitrvaranyam. Like that, every so all this. So that is why, if you read Ramayanam, you will get the benefit of performing all sacrifices, because this is the combination, no? All Yajnakarta, Yajna Sambhava, like that, everything. It's all about Yajna. Then Gayatri Mantra Drashta, Valmiki Muni, this Vishwamitra Muni, combined, arranged the marriage of Sita and Ram. Like that, Acharyas analyze that how Ramayana is, those who cannot chant Gayatri Mantra, they simply should read Ramayana, because it's equivalent. And Valmiki Muni narrated entire Ramayana in such a way that, like last week I have explained how Vedavyas Muni fitted all these Yajna Phalas, Vrata Phalas into various pastimes. In the same way, if you read Ramayana, we get the benefit of performing all sacrifices. Those who have graha badhas, problem with grahas, they don't have to go to any astrologer, they don't have to go to any pandit and do this puja, that puja, and waste your money, right? And then go to tantrics. Recently, Haryana or Punjab, I have not read, I just saw the headline that one tantric advised to have a son, you have to rape your minor daughters, right? And he has done that. So they have given him Fasika Fanda, they sentenced him to death. It was so horrible. So these tantrics and all, they do all these things. So that is why, in order to save people from all these unholy persons, unauthorized, tantrics and puja, these Brahmins and all that. So the sages have done us a great favor. Have faith. Please don't go to any of these tantrics, brahmanas. They say they have this, you have this Kala Sarpa dosha. Anybody has Kala Sarpa dosha? Huh? You have? Huh? Right? And then I horrible, initiated devotees, they do all these things. I don't know what kind of initiation they have taken. So only Naam ke vaste initiation. They do all this nonsense, going to Shani Shringapur, do this puja, that puja. I ask, you don't have faith in Krishna? Right? Anyway, all this nonsense going on because, material life is so difficult. Sometimes it goes on smooth, it is going smoothly, that is okay. But when you are facing obstacles, nothing is working out. Business is not going well. Wife is not behaving properly. Right? So there is a joke, wife is saying, husband is like honey when he gives money. Right? And then husband said, wife is cute when she is mute.
This is a French joke.
Yeah. Nothing works out. And then बेटी का शादी नहीं हो रहा है, बेटी का शादी नहीं हो रहा है, बेटा का नौकरी नहीं मिल रहा है, बच्चा नहीं हो रहा है, and then it's like nothing moves out. Then then they lose faith in the holy name, they lose faith in the scriptures. Then they keep visiting these so-called brahmanas, pandits, and then they will say, you do this puja, Chandi yaga, this puja, that puja, and then it's all nonsense is going on, right? But have faith. Any problem you have, right? Take Valmiki Ramayana and recite Sundarakanda. All graha dashas will go away. All graha dashas. So Valmiki Muni, if you read Ramayana, this is the benefit. One should recite Valmiki Ramayanam in Sanskrit language. And these two scriptures, Ramayana and Bhagavad Gita, there are such simple verses, that there is no samasa, there is no very simple language. Now, if you read Krishna Karnamrita, and then if you read Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Bhagavan, so much thank you. Krishna Karnamrita, nowadays I am trying to learn the verses. It is so difficult, but beautiful. Like nectar is flowing. That words, simply reciting those verses and trying to learn, your heart is filled with nectar. Karana, actually Amrit. That is why Mahaprabhu said, there is no book equivalent to Krishna Karnamrit. When I read, I was surprised, what is so great? Now I am scrutinizingly reading Krishna Karnamrit and trying to learn the verses and trying to learn the meanings of the verses. And then some commentary I am reading. What nectar it is. Anyway, but very difficult, very complicated Sanskrit. But Ramayana and Bhagavad Gita, very simple Sanskrit, no samasa, like that. So, Ramchandra this Vasishtha Muni has got this good fortune of giving Namakarana. So there is a lot of significance to chanting Rama's name. How many of you remember? Many times I explained what is the meaning of name of Rama. You can switch off the AC for some time. Anybody knows? Rama? बोला था मैंने कभी? You know what is the meaning of Rama? Like these 24 letters, this consists of Gayatri Mantra. Because everybody cannot chant or pronounce properly Gayatri Mantra, they have churned the Gayatri Mantra again into three aksharas, that is called Om. And Om is the source of Saptaswaras, Sarigama Padanisa. Then Om is the source of all alphabets. Telugu we have around 50, right? Sanskrit also I think 50, right? Right? 50 letters are there. क्या है, आना जाना बंद करो, ठीक से बैठो. किधर एसी बंद किया किस? हाँ? Right? Every akshara, a, I, U, like that, every akshara has one adhisthana devata. Right? One devata in charge of a letter. Right? So, in this name Rama, right? Ra, A, and then Ma. Ra, A, or Ma. Right? Rakaram Agni Bijakam, Akaram Surya Bijakam, Makaram Chandra Bijakam. Right? What is Rama? Rakaram Agni Bijakam, Akaram Surya Bijakam, Makaram Chandra Bijakam. That means Ra, the word Ra, in charge of Ra is Agni Dev. The word A, in charge is Surya Dev. The word Ma, in charge, Adhisthana Devata, is Chandra Dev. Right? Listen to this carefully. What does Agni do? Right? It's fire. Please come. Ra, Agni destroys all contamination in our heart. Ra. Right? It destroys all sinful reactions in our heart. Ra. Then A, Surya Dev. Surya Dev represents Prakash. Bhaskara means knowledge. That is why Surya Dev is our original spiritual master. Imam vivashvate yogam praptavan aham avyayam vivashvan manave praha manurikshvakave abravit. Right? He is our guru, first guru, Bhagavad Gita. Then even Hanuman, he is expert in all Vedic knowledge. Hanuman, learned all knowledge from Surya Dev. Brahmanas, why do they pierce their ears? Here, they pierce their ears, Brahmanas. Right? Why? Because knowledge passes through. Right? So, it is connected to Surya Dev. Like that. Then, Agni destroys sinful reactions. Then Surya Dev gives knowledge. Then Chandra Dev, Ahlada, Shanti, Paripurnata. Chandrama. Like that. So simply by chanting Rama, what is happening? Sinful reactions are destroyed, knowledge is given, then you get Ahlada. Ahlada means joyfulness. Right? That is one meaning. Another meaning is in our body there is a Kundalini, right? It is like a snake, Kundalini, and there are Sapta Chakras, 7 chakras, right? Mooladhara chakra, like there is a up to navel or something, Mooladhara chakra is there. Then up to, so that is, then there are, it is, then up to the navel, up to the Kantha, Vishuddha chakra. Then from here, Ajna chakra. So like that, all these chakras, they come under Agni Mandala, Surya Mandala and Chandra Mandala. So the yogic science is there that you perform some yogic methods and perform austerities and penances to open these chakras, and finally Brahmarandra has to be opened up at the time of death, and then the soul passes from that hole. So this is a very long process. But simply by chanting Rama, right? Because Rama consists of Agni Mandala, Surya Mandala and Chandra Mandala. Then finally, so you don't have to do any of these processes of yoga and all that. If you have faith in the holy name of Rama, then if you simply chant Rama's name, all these chakras automatically open up. That is why Krishna says, Naite Shruti Partha Janan, Yogi Muhyati Kaschana, Tasmat, Sarveshu Kaleshu, Yoga Yukto Bhavarjuna. You don't worry about all these things. Right? 8th chapter Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains how to get liberated. Then in the end he says, you don't worry, devotees don't have to worry. Why? Because we simply have Shraddha in the names of Krishna and Rama. Everybody is understanding? I will ask questions. Okay? Third one. We are, have you heard Trikarana Shuddhi? What is Trikarana Shuddhi? Trikarana Shuddhi. Trikaranas. No? Trikarana Shuddhi means Manasa, Vacha, Karmana. It's called Trikarana. So, for each and every of our senses, there is Adhisthana Devata. Adhisthana Devata for mind is Chandrama. Right? Adhisthana Devata for body is Surya. Then Adhisthana Devata for words is Agni. Vak bolte hain. Right? Everybody is understanding? Adhisthana Devata for mind is Chandra. Adhisthana Devata for body is Surya Dev. Adhisthana Devata for words, Vak is. So in Rama, there are three Devatas, are there or not? Agni, Surya, Chandra. When you chant Rama, all these three will be purified. समझ में है? मनसा वाचा कर्मणा, body, mind and words. Right? If you understand, it is said that simply by one explaining the meaning of the names of the Rama and Krishna, and simply by hearing the meanings of Rama and Krishna, one will get immense benefit. Simply by hearing the meanings, you will get liberated. It is given, the benediction is given. So that is why I am trying to explain, very clearly. So hear this very carefully and try to, you do mananam, we should do, mananam of, right? So, Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. Shri Rama 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 iti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varanane. Rama means Ramayati iti Rama. Right? One who gives joy, one who gives ananda, one who gives bliss is Rama. Shri Rama Rama means, if you, Parvati Devi asked, my dear husband, my dear Shankarji, why are you happy all the time? Then he said, Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Varaname. So in South India, we have this practice of chanting Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. Right? Even in my childhood, I memorized. Now I don't remember, but we knew, all our sisters, brothers, everybody, all of us, we knew Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra by heart. Because M.S. Subbalakshmi, she was very famous for singing this Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra. In every temples, every house, early in the morning, these two things are compulsory. One is Venkateshwar Suprabhatam, another is Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram, like that. But later on, when we came to ISKCON, we understood, actually everybody, there are 3 stages, right? Anybody remembers of chanting the holy name? Bolo, Shuddhata? No. Oh, I explained different. 3 stages of chanting the holy name. Ucharana, Ucharana, Vicharana, and then Smarana. What are they? Ucharana, Vicharana, Smarana. We are on the stage of Ucharana. Now what we are doing is Vicharana. Then it should come to Smarana. Ucharana, Nama Ucharana Mahatmyam. Hare Pashyat Putraka Ajamilopi Yasya Mrityu Pashat Pramuchyate. Right? Yamaraj is saying this, first, second, 6th canto, 3rd chapter. Nama Uchcharan Mahatmyam. Ajamila, what did he do? Uchcharana. So he said, Nama Uchcharan Mahatmyam. Nama Uchcharan Mahatmyam. What happened? Mrityu Pasat Pramuchyate. Hare Pashyata Putraka. Just see, O Putraka, O Yamadutas, he is speaking to. Just see the glories of Hari. Simply by Uchcharana, he got the benefit of. So, we are in the stage of Uchcharana. When we do Uchcharana, the sinful reactions of the body will go away. That is the benefit. We will not get mukti by Uchcharana. Then Vicharana. Vicharana means knowing the meaning of, and then discussing about the meaning and meditating on the meaning of the holy name. That is why Bhaktivinoda Thakur advises, when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we should actually do manana of the meaning of the holy name. When we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. In the mind, what should go on, Bhairavi Mataji? When we are chanting Hare Krishna, what should go on? The meaning should record हो जाना चाहिए, tape चलना चाहिए आपका. Back of the head, the tape should run. I am an eternal servant of Krishna, I am an eternal servant of Krishna, I am an eternal servant of Krishna. The meaning should go on. Always know the meaning. When you are chanting the prayers also, you should know the meaning. When you are chanting in front of the Lord, Namasye Purusham Tvadyam, like that, you should know the meaning of that verse. Meaning is very important. Vicharana. Otherwise, it is just like Jnatva Kurvita Karmani, like every work you do, every karma you do, know the meaning and do it. Otherwise, it is just like a donkey carrying sandalwood sticks. Donkey, उसको क्या अच्छा लगता है क्या? अच्छा सुगंध है, अच्छा सुगंध. ऐसे ही carrying burden, simply for him another burden. Like that. So always do everything you do, know the meaning and do it. Right? All these brahmanas and all, they come and in houses and all, they do Satyanarayana Vrata. Right? Satyanarayana Vrata. And they don't know the meaning of anything. Sometimes the brahmanas ask, "Aapko short chahiye, long chahiye?" And then they tell the story, and all the ladies, they keep, all these old ladies, They sleep. The main attraction is that halwa, you know. Satyanarayana Prasadam. Huh? Anavara. Have you? Huh? They chant Sanskrit verses of that story. Nobody knows. And some people are there who tell the meaning of all that.
He sound asleep this correct time, so we just take up.
There is one movie, you know, Sitaramagar Manavaralu. In that, you know, that one lady, one girl comes from, you know, America, and then this Brahmana, they chant some mantras, and then they were chanting every what they know, you know, like our devotees, you know, they perform marriages and all. What they do, they don't know any mantras. Of course, now, you know, they learn some mantras and all. Otherwise, they will, in Australia, in America, they would go, Ishvara, Parama, Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadiradir Govinda, Sarvakarna Karanam, Gidaliye, Chintamani, Prakara Sadmasha, Kalpavruksha, Lakshavatesh, Saravi, Ravi Palayantam, Lakshmi Sahasra Sadasamram Sevimanam, गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि थोड़ा ड्राई फ्रूट डालिए उन लोग जानते हैं ऐसा सुल्लू बनाते थे अभी सब लोग जानते हैं so that girl, you know, that heroine, she says, पंडित जी आप क्या मंत्र कर रहे हैं आपको क्या जानते हैं अरे मैं जानती हूँ, you know. Then she starts chanting the mantras and you know, all that, you know, some story like that. You know, people don't know simply but we should know the meanings of everything. So Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Ramanama Varanani. Varanana means beautiful faced. Varanana. Then Manorame means one who gives, one who is happy, or one who gives happiness. Manorame, like that. So Bhagavan Shankar is saying, simply by chanting Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama, Sri Rama 3 times, it is equivalent to chanting 1000 names of Vishnu. Then Prabhupada quoted in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Skanda Purana, it is mentioned, simply by chanting Krishna, one name of Krishna, it is equivalent to chanting 3 names of Rama. That means if you chant Krishna's name, it is equivalent to 3000 names of Vishnu. Anyway, so Rama means Ramayati iti Rama. So who can tell all the 4 meanings of Rama? Please raise your hands. Give the mic. टाइम हो गया. That is fourth meaning. Second meaning? Ah,
Chanting Rama name opens all kundals,
chakras, yeah.
chakras. And Rama purifies manasa vacha karmana.
Yeah. Anyone else? Huh? Yeah.
Rama Tapayati Iti Rama, one who gives his joy and pleasure. Three stages of chanting holy name is Mansavacha.
You can tell?
First meaning is Rama's work spoken into previous. Rama Karam and Makaram. Rama Karma is like it's Agni Vijanam.
Rakaram.
Rakaram, Akaram and Makaram. Karam is Agni. Represents Agni which destroys all the sinful reactions in our mind. And Akaram means it's related to the Surya, which means light, knowledge, which means it gives us knowledge. And the third one is Makaram, which means Chandra Vijakam, which means it gives us peacefulness, blissfulness, and Shanti Paripurna, which means Rama means all the three we get. That's the first meaning. The second meaning is the word of Rama means in our body we have got Kundali and 7 chakras. So instead of doing all the yogas, just by taking Rama's name, all these chakras are opened up and it will help us to take our soul out of the Brahmananda and we achieve. And the third meaning is Rama purifies all Manasa Vacha Karma because mind is Adhirayata is Chandra, body, Surya, gods, Agni. So by this, in Rama, all the three devatas are as you said in the first point. So all the 3 points are taken care. And the fourth meaning is Rama, Ramayati, Iti Rama, which means he gives joys and pleasure. And if you take one time Rama's name, it means 1,000, 3 times if you take Rama's name, it's 1,000 Vishnu's name. It's completely covered.
Okay, we'll do Kirtan. Anybody has any questions? Nama Pankajanaabhaya. Nama Pankajamaline. Nama Pankaj. Prabhupada said, simply by one can meditate on this verse 1 million years. Simple. Nama Pankajanaabhaya means one who has navel like lotus navel. Nama Pankajamaline, he is always wearing lotus flowers, garland. Nama Pankajanetraya, he has lotus eyes. Then one who has lotus feet. All lotuses.
So which is more bona fide, Ramayana or Ramcharitramana? Which is more bona fide, Ramayana or Ramcharitramana?
Ramayana, automatically. We, Sri Vaishnavas and Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we accept only Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana.
And when you mentioned that this earlier different background of that curse.
Same curses.
But then we also mentioned was Sundarkand. Sundarkand comes also in Ramayana is for the Karmi people, for the Karakand and all this stuff. So it has lost its essence as actually what Sundarkand is all about.
No, no. Sundarakanda originally we should. In Vayu Purana, there is Umapati Samhita is there. In that it is mentioned for all graha doshas, वाल्मीकि रामायण का सुंदरकांड पाठ करना चाहिए करके.
When we learn Sanskrit in our school age, we have taught about grammar, Pratama, Rama, Rama. That will help.
Yeah.
Rama.
Yeah. Chalo, we'll dance, we'll do kirtan.
Dance.